All right, folks, this is a real emergency. I'm not joking now, guys. You won't hear me say things alarming like that. Right, to cut a long story short, guards turned up at my house. I couldn't go live at the time, guys. Guards turned up at my house about half an hour ago. They tried to tell me to go up to Belmullet Court. I tried to say to them, you know what you're doing is criminal. I've got video footage of this, guys. I couldn't go live. Anyway, at the moment, there's two Garda cars outside. I ended up moving my vehicle to prevent the first Garda car leaving because I told them they were committing a criminal offence. I placed them under citizen's arrest. There was a sort of a standoff. I tried to talk to them. They locked the doors, put the windows up. I told them they were under citizen's arrest and I called 999. Now, I've made several calls to the 999 number. I've got it all recorded so that everybody can understand what is going on. 1 second, I want to make sure I've got a separate recording of this as well in case it gets taken down. Let's just see. Anyway, guys, yeah. So, right. So, anyway, guys, the situation at the moment is that eventually I got a confirmation. I got a confirmation from the dispatcher that that a guard sergeant would call me, that they would sort this out, and I said as soon as a guards turn up that are actually obeying the law, they can take jurisdiction for the arrest and these people can go. I got a witness over to look at what was happening, and then we decided the best thing to do, because otherwise we would have been standing there for 40 minutes, was to back the vehicle up, allow the guards to leave. They then tried to block me from leaving. I didn't want to leave, but they tried to block my vehicle, and then a few minutes later they pulled out. Now, as the last I saw, that there's at least two Garda cars just down the corner here, just down the road. We've got limited equipment here to get everything live, guys. So it's just a desperate situation, guys. I don't know what to do. The female guard told me that a Judge Fiona Lydon had informed her to tell me to be in the court up in Belmullet tomorrow. And I said, what for? They wouldn't answer me. They wouldn't show me any paperwork. They wouldn't tell me what the case was about. And I said to them, you know you're committing criminal activity now because that case, I've served papers on all of them, guys. I've followed all the due and proper procedures. Everything. I've done everything that we're supposed to do according to the law, and they're ignoring all of it, and they continue the harassment and the persecution and the attempts to drive us flipping insane here with all of this nonsense. Now, the truth of the matter was, I was going up there anyway, not for what they thought I was going up for there. I was going up there tomorrow to make sure that no more criminal activity was ongoing. But as it turns out, they had to come here and provoke us again, trespass on our property, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, the dispatcher told me that the guards were going to call me back. They never did. So I don't know what's going to happen right now, guys. I'm going to cut this live feed short. I want everyone to be aware of what's going on, guys. If I get time and the opportunity, I will try and upload some of the footage. But I'm going up to Belmullet tomorrow because this has to stop, guys. And anybody who wants to come with me, please do so. I have to be up there by 10:30 in the morning, but I'm going up there to stop the criminal activity ongoing, not to participate in it. All right, guys, please share this far and wide. And again, trust me, we'll get the evidence up if we can. But this is a desperate situation. I don't know what they're going to do now. But we had this Garda car on our property, and we blocked the exit in order to hold them here so that their friends could take custody, or at least accept jurisdiction for the citizen's arrest, which is under the respective legislation. That's how it works. All right, so at the moment we're here now, we're locked in our house. We have no intention of opening the door to any approaches by the guards, and basically we need help, guys. We need this to go out to as many people as possible. Please get some support, because you know what these people are like. You know what they're like. I mean, we're all facing into this massive crisis, guys, and this is how they're going to do it. They've got all of their, people in the positions of power and authority all around the globe, all the way from the top right down to the lowest ranking civil servant, who, whether or not they know they're doing it, public servants, civil servants, so-called, they're serving the diabolicals. And any people like me who speak up, they will crush us and get us out of the way. We need your support, guys. We really, really need your support. I'm locked here in my house now at the moment with my son Danny and my wife, and frankly, we are very, very concerned about what's going on. Yeah, I hope that this is getting some traction, guys, because I don't know what's going to happen next. We've now got 5 Garda cars. We're out in the country here, guys, middle of nowhere. We had removed our vehicle from the driveway so that the Garda car could leave on the assumption and the assurance I'd received that they were going to come here and take a criminal complaint. But we've now got 5 Garda cars blocking the road here outside our house. I'm very sorry, I can't at this point, I dare not go outside to try and live stream it. But a few minutes ago, myself and my wife walked down to the 2 cars that were there already with the intention of asking the second car, were they here to take our complaint? But as we approached them, the second car drove off. And he drove off, I don't know how far, but then turned around and came back, but then stopped about 200 yards away, clearly displaying the fact that they weren't going to engage with us, that they weren't going to talk with us. So I signalled to them, asking them, would you please, and I showed them that I had papers, because I have a document, a 3-page document that we've served on all the authorities in the last couple of weeks, explaining to them what's going on, the criminal activity. We were up in the High Court yesterday trying to deal with this. The judge there, Senator Allen, he ran out after we told them the court service won't give us the papers we need to follow the procedure. And he said, well, without the paperwork, I'm not dealing with you. I said, Judge, aren't you listening to me? Without those papers, we can't do this. So now we have this ridiculous situation where we have 2 guards come here to provoke and harass us this morning. They know what they're doing is criminal because they've been told repeatedly. They still went ahead and did it, and I said, okay. I said, that's okay. Sorry, sorry, someone's trying to call me, guys, but I'm going to have to decline. I'll call you right back, Eugene. So we're now in this crazy situation with 5 Garda cars piled up on the road outside. I don't know what they plan to do. All right, guys, I'm going to... okay, I have to... right. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to... We'll get back to you if we can, but please, guys, we need support. We need as many people to cause an uproar. If this goes any further, we don't know what's happening. There's traffic building up now outside. They can't get past the Garda cars. They're all piled up at the end of the road. 5 of them. 5 Garda cars. Why do we need 5 Garda cars out here? All I did was ring 999 and say, can someone come here? I've got 2 trespassers on the property. They're committing a criminal offence. I will hand them into the custody of the guards as soon as they turn up. I said, that's it. And even then, we just got fed up waiting. So I said to them, you can go, but do not come back on the property. This is private property. Do not come back on the property. And I'm letting you go on the grounds that the Garda sergeant told the dispatcher that they would take the criminal complaint. But of course, I don't think it requires 5 Garda cars to take a criminal complaint. So guys, unfortunately, my technological know-how isn't that great. Otherwise, I would live stream this straight up. But anyway, that's the best I can do. I'm going to stop this video right now. Please watch. I'll update you if I get a chance. But we need help, guys.